What's this? What's going on? Ah! Who are you?
What do you mean? I've been with you the entire time.
Wait, you're Shinigami?
Oh, right. Guess you can't tell because I'm not Puffy anymore. I can only access the Mystery Labyrinth if I'm at full power, so I had to change forms. But some parts of me are still nice and puffy. It's true. Want a touch?
I'm okay. Anyway, what's going on? It's like time has stopped. And what's that hole?
That hole is connected to the Mystery Labyrinth.
Mystery Labyrinth?
You'll find out when you enter. Come on, let's go!
Wait, you have to tell me! What's a Mystery Labyrinth?
Save the deeds for later, Kick! Down the rabbit hole we go!
Alright, welcome back Twitch and YouTube to just another game, Master Detective's Rain Code. Do I want to save the current progress? I think I might as well. I haven't saved yet, actually. Also, Lady on Thursday, I am out sick. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. I've actually kind of been wanting you to see this game, so I'm glad you're here. There we go. Although you did miss the magical girl transformation sequence. I might make a clip of that because it's really good. Nice pair of tits does make me smile. Oh, if you liked Mew, you're probably gonna like Shinigami. She's about as perverted. Yeah, that's about the right reaction. Wake up, scream.
Where
Go
am
back
I?
to sleep, repeat.
What do you think of my awesome powers? This is what you obtained in exchange for your memories, Master.
You did this, Shinigami? Is this why I made a pact with you? I don't understand any of this. Where are we?
Simply put, it's an alternate universe. It's got that kind of vibe, right?
An alternate universe.
Hey, you don't sound surprised. Come on, it's awesome! You probably think it's cliched, huh? Well, this isn't any old alternate universe. Check this out! Ta-da! This is the Mystery Labyrinth. It's a maze that materializes mysteries from the real world.
Materializes mysteries?
Unsolved mysteries become lost to time, right? Well, here, they actually take shape as a mystery labyrinth. Now, this maze is the materialized form of the unsolved murders that took place on the Amaterasu Express.
Yeah, it's another Spike Chunsoft game. It's from the same team as the Danganronpa series. This is kind of their next take on Danganronpa style novels.
This maze is the mystery?
I have the power to interact with this mystery labyrinth. That's why we were able to come here in the first place. Anyway, Master, we're gonna beat the Amaterasu Express Massacre Mystery Labyrinth.
Art style is very unique.
What happens when we beat it?
I think it's got a lot in common with the Danganronpa art style, at least the way they were going at 3. Just funny considering that's going up on the channel. I need to go back and make those damn thumbnails. I have put that off forever, and now I've got to make like 40 of them.
In every case, there's a hidden truth, and we have to find the truth deep inside this mystery labyrinth.
Hang on a sec. Okay, no, it's fine. There we go.
So, if we beat this mystery labyrinth, the truth of that case will be revealed. Naturally, so will the true identity of the killer. Now, let's solve this thing.
Oh yeah, DRV3's been going up on YouTube for a while. It's up to episode 40.
We'll discover the killer's identity too?
You couldn't solve it in reality, so we're solving it in this alternate universe. They're two sides of the same coin. But whether or not you discover the truth depends on the person entering the labyrinth. The more complex the mystery is in the real world, the more complex the maze will be too. Killers in real-world cases throw whatever obstacles they can at investigators, right? Those are also materialized into the maze, so this is gonna be a tough battle.
So, you're saying there are traps in there?
Yep, looks like you're finally getting it. Now that I've explained it all, let's head into the dungeon.
Maybe you should watch that. It's definitely gonna bring back some memories because it's interesting to see when exactly you joined the playthrough. It was pretty early on. I remember that. In fact, I think I know exactly which episode it was because you were playing with the soundboard at the same time, so I had to edit a lot of that because I didn't have the soundboard hooked up in its own channel, so it was spiking the vocal channels, and that was kind of a lot of editing.
Hold on. I don't understand any of this.
Seriously, you don't get it?
A mystery labyrinth is a maze based on a real mystery. This one is formed from the murder on the Amaterasu Express.
Yep, you're right so far.
So, if there's always a hidden truth inside a mystery labyrinth, if we keep going, the Amaterasu Express case will be solved?
Yup, you totally get it.
What? I don't get anything! This makes no logical
Messy
sense!
buttons I pressed. Yeah, no, I'm not blaming you. That was like when I just had that soundboard and I didn't understand how to set it up properly. Oh look, buttons. Let's see, I have it set up properly, so it won't spike the recording anymore. Haha.
Sheesh, this is why you're a benchwarmer detective. You're in an alternate universe and hung up on details.
Of course I am!
Okay, I'll explain more about how it works as we explore the mystery labyrinth. If you have any more questions along the way, stare at my boobs for 8 seconds. That'll make all your worries disappear.
No, it won't! Please, explain everything now!
Relax, relax. I'll tell you in due time.
You missed the fake protagonist. Yeah. I have to admit, it's cliche because she's got big breasts, but I really do like Shinigami's design. I like this gothic style.
Come on, let's go. Time to unriddle this mystery labyrinth.
Plus, there's a lot of Junko
Sorry,
and her mannerisms.
I forgot to mention the important keys. Whoopsie.
Keys? You mean for opening doors in the dungeon?
Yeah, something like that, but keys in the mystery labyrinth are used to break through mysteries. They're called solution keys, and they're essential to clear the mystery labyrinth.
So you're saying you like goth girls? I never said I didn't like goth girls. I've never said I didn't like goth girls. Death by Snoo Snoo.
So,
Literally, she is
where
a
do
death
I
god.
find them?
She would probably snoo you till she could reap your soul.
Solution keys are materialized clues for a case. Normally, you'd get them during the investigation. You kinda had to rush through the investigation this time around, so let's briefly review the case. For starters, try to recall all that happened on board the Amaterasu Express.
The Amaterasu Express? The Amaterasu Express is the only method of transportation in Kanai Ward.
Then why do I tease you? Because you're very cute when you get flustered.
It's an automated, unmanned train with 5 cars. Its doors won't open while in motion, and windows are fixed in place.
Besides, you tease me about liking redheads.
There were no stops before our destination, so the train kept moving until it arrived at the station. A monitor in the backup control room displays the operation log, and there was no record of the train stopping.
solution key!
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. All right, we get a map of the train as a key. We get the route map as a key. And we get the operation log as a key.
So this is a solution key. But why did it come out of your mouth?
What do you mean? So I don't have to use my hands. I worked really hard developing this method.
You put thought into this?
So that's how words and events you think are clues get transformed into solution keys. Let's keep reviewing what happened in this case.
All right, I'll do my best. The incident occurred inside the Amaterasu Express while it was still moving. Including myself, there were 6 master detectives on board. Aphex and Poochie's abilities confirmed there were no other passengers on the train.
All right, we get that as the key.
And who died first again?
It was Zilch in the first car's infirmary. I noticed smoke pouring through the crack of the door, and looking through the window, I saw a knife stuck in Zilch's chest.
There we go.
The infirmary was on fire, so smoke quickly filled the whole area. I hurried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge because it was locked.
Does that mean this was a locked room mystery?
Not really. There's a chance the killer had a duplicate key.
That's no fun.
Anyway, I broke the door's window and unlocked the door from the inside to enter the infirmary. By then, Zilch's corpse had burnt to a crisp.
He burned fast.
I wanted to alert the others, so I moved to the second car. But I found Melamie's corpse there. I think she was set on fire with the liquor in the dining car.
Ooh, a flambe! A human flambe.
That reminds me, something was off about Car 2. Right before the train entered the tunnel, there was a strange shaking.
Isn't that from entering the tunnel? It's like air pressure. Wind stuff.
And there was a blackout right after, although it only lasted a moment.
Yeah. What was up with that blackout? Was there one on the other side of the tunnel too?
No, when we exited the tunnel, there was shaking again, but no blackout. There was something else too. Something that happened when we were in the fourth car.
I wonder if that's a clue.
Blackout and shaking. So, you know how...
And the next corpse. Was the little girl in the third car?
You know how Danganronpa V3 had the fake protagonist twist? This had an entire team of fake protagonists just die. They're like, hey, let's kill 5 protagonists.
Yeah, it was Poochie, another burnt body. Just
Will
like
it-
the first 2 cars.
We'll introduce them, they'll have powers, we'll have a whole conversation about them, there'll be a lot of intrigue start to develop, and then we'll just kill them all off. Poochie's corpse discovered. All right, got that?
Oh yeah, wasn't there a secret base thing in the third car?
You mean the backup control system? I remember something about that. The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
You may have amnesia, but you've got a pretty good memory. Anything else you can remember?
I did notice that the backup control system was actually operating. And if the backup was on, that means the main system was down, right? What do you think about that?
Well, the train never stopped, so it doesn't change the fact that no one could get in or out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Next, you found the geezer's corpse in the fourth car, right? He was also covered in burns. Was there anything strange about that corpse?
He didn't have any external wounds, but he was holding the cell phone he uses for his photography ability.
Oh yeah, that useless ability. It's basically no better than a dash cam. Anyway, forget about the geezer for now. Don't want that old man smell haunting my memories.
Regardless, we'll take his corpse and his photography image anyway.
Next and last is the 5th car. Come on, try to remember it.
The body we found in the 5th car was completely charred. It was impossible to tell who it was. But the necklace around the corpse's neck confirmed it was Aphex. We also discovered a stab wound to the chest. Also, judging by things like the plate on the wall, the 5th car appeared to be far more burnt than the other cars.
Maybe the room ended up like that because the victim was on fire and running around trying to put it out.
Could be. Oh god! Oh god, I'm on fire! Oh god!
Oh, and the blood on the interior lock of the 5th car's infirmary is an important clue, I think.
Uh-huh. So, I guess that does it for our review of the case?
Wait, there was something else. After the train arrived at the station. According to the Peacekeepers' reports, they all burned to death. But that part seems off to me. And they also mentioned there was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car. Yeah, I think that's everything of note.
All right, with all those clues, who is our murderer?
What a big catch! This should be enough solution keys to solve it.
But I still don't know how to use them.
Master, you worry too much. I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
A solution key is a manifestation of clues related to a case. You can acquire or update one by investigating the case and moving the story along.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Acquired solution keys can be viewed in the notebook menu. Try checking one out if a mystery labyrinth becomes too difficult to solve. There's bound to be some useful information.
Shinigami's Tutorial Corner!
Labyrinth skills are abilities that can help you clear mystery labyrinths. Acquire them by spending skill points, which you get when your detective rank increases.
Hey, Master! Do you need a power-up?
Labyrinth skills can be checked and acquired in the abilities section of the notebook menu.
Set whichever skills suit you best.
You can activate Labyrinth skills by setting them, but it requires memory cost, so pay attention to how much you have left.
Time to head off in search of the truth. Let's solve this thing.
Alright, before I do
Will
that...
things really turn out fine?
Sure, why not? Okay, I do want to go ahead and set some, although I probably won't need them for this dungeon. It is actually not that threatening because it is the tutorial. Alright, I can go ahead and do that now. Let's look at our abilities.
Come on, pay attention.
In abilities, you can check master status as well as acquire and set labyrinth
You better not be
skills.
skimming over this.
In status, you can check master's detective rank, detective points, and the effect of skills when they're set.
Hey, Master!
In
do you need a
skills,
power
labyrinth
up?
skills can be acquired by picking a skill mass. Why does that sound weird? A skill mass you want and spending
Set
SP.
whichever skills suit you best.
You can activate a labyrinth skill by setting them, but it requires memory cost, so pay attention. Alright, so let's see. We have 3 SP and we have a memory cap of 3. We can go ahead and increase our stamina by 100. And go ahead and equip it. And let's see. Go ahead and take this one. Go ahead and equip that. I got one more I can do. Reasoning deathmatch is... Sure, I guess. We'll just open up all 3 of these trees. So, kind of like the court cases in Danganronpa, we're going to be engaging in a variety of mini-games, in addition to logic
So,
puzzles.
This is the mystery labyrinth. It sure looks creepy.
So stamina is our health, and that's going to determine how many wrong answers we can have, which causes damage, or how many times we can get hit in some sequences.
Hey, if we keep going, will we really get to the truth?
Come on, would I lie to you?
Probably.
I told you the deepest part of the labyrinth holds the truth, right? So, let's go. I'm so horny for mysteries right now.
Wow. Okay.
You're... what?
Better write this down.
The playable loop. There are places in the mystery labyrinth where the path just goes on and on. You can't move until the scene plays out, so keep following the path until it does. So this is basically glorified loading screen cutscene. Here in a minute, they will start talking, I assume. It's very cool to watch.
Hey, did something move just now?
Oh, that's a cue.
Oh, there it goes. It's huge.
Ooh, is that a monster living in the mystery labyrinth?
They're not exactly monsters. You are part of the mystery labyrinth itself.
Yeah,
They're
but
what
no, I can't turn
materialize
that
the
far.
mysteries. You have no intelligence or autonomy. All they do is manifest the mysteries in the labyrinths. But since you are here to defeat mysteries, they're kinda like obstacles.
So in other words, they're the enemy.
Of course, as a detective seeking the truth, mysteries are your greatest enemy.
What is that? What the? There are monsters here!
That's a mystery phantom.
A mystery phantom? What's that?
I told you that cues make mysteries materialize, right? Well, if there's someone in the real world trying to interfere with the case, that person also materializes. That's a mystery phantom.
Interfering with the case? Hey, doesn't he kind of look like Swank of the Peacekeepers?
If the Peacekeepers are tied up in this, then maybe this incident has something to do with Amaterasu Corporation.
You're the culprit!
Huh?
Oh, he getting large. Look out, he a coming. A lot.
Since all the other passengers on the train are dead, you're the only one who could have done the crime. So you're the culprit. That's the truth behind this case.
Master, he's trying to frame you to bury the case. If you can't get past this, you can't reach the truth.
What do I do? Should I just run away?
Quick, panic.
A detective doesn't run from a mystery. You gotta defeat him.
Defeat him? How?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Huh?
Just say, I am.
I am!
fast enough to
What?
think about some of
A
this.
sword?
I call it the Solution Blade. It's a sword with special powers to affect things inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Use that to boom kill the Mystery Phantom! Let's do this!
Whoa, slow down. How do I use this?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, damage you take here is nothing to sniff at. It's not like an injury in the real world, but still. The more and more your mind realizes you've been hurt here, oh boy, you'll wind up brain dead. It'll be game over, time to start from the beginning again. No one wants that, so you'd better be super careful. Come on, pay attention!
Stamina, game over. Traps and obstacles lie in wait inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Make a mistake while facing them, and Master's stamina will decrease.
You're dead, Master?
It's game over when the stamina runs out, so be careful as you uncover the truth. Reasoning Deathmatch.
I'll tell you a Mystery Labyrinth secret.
During the Reasoning Deathmatch, or RDM, a Mystery Phantom will attack Master while making statements about the case.
Dodge, dodge, duck, dodge.
Getting hit by a statement means taking damage, so move up, down, left, and right to avoid it. Track it carefully and dodge.
Come on, pay attention.
If you dodge a statement at the very last second, it becomes a daring dodge. The more daring dodges you make, the bigger the bonus you'll get later. So give it a shot if you got the guts.
Don't you forget.
The bonus for successful daring dodges is based on the max amount you can dodge in one cycle. Basically, there is a cap on how much you can get.
Don't let any shady statements slip by.
Inflammable statements give you a chance to counterattack. Statements might contain a contradiction. Slash through it with the Solution Blade and fight back against the Phantoms.
Master doesn't make mistakes, right? Right?
To expose a contradiction, you gotta pick the right solution key. The key is already set in the Solution Blade this time, so find the contradictory inflammable statement and slash it.
Slash those suspicious statements!
If you slash a statement containing a contradiction with the right solution key, you'll destroy it and damage the Mystery Phantom.
Oh?
Picking the wrong solution key or missing the timing means taking damage. Just some friendly advice from yours truly.
No need to draw this out. You're the culprit behind this case. You murdered 5 bastard detectives. That's the only explanation. Everyone else is dead. You're the only one who could have done the crime.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Don't think so. I was knocked out.
No, there's no way I could have done it.
By the way, anytime you see that flash, that aura around him, that means you've successfully executed a daring dodge and you got the bonus.
I wasn't conscious the whole time because I drank the drugged coffee in the dining car.
It's no use. Your deduction is wrong.
Master, it's time for the solution key.
Alright, the RDM select solution key. Looks like there are more solution keys to choose from. The number of keys will change between RDMs. Use the correct key and slash through the contradiction and the inflammable statement.
You better not be skimming over this.
I already mentioned this, but attacking with the wrong solution key means taking damage, so be careful. Alright, so Y is the solution key window, and ZL is switch solution keys. Alright, we got testimony of 2 detectives and the photography
The
image.
whole time. Ridiculous. You're the culprit. You knew it was drugged. That's how you avoided being knocked out. The other detectives were drugged. And you went around killing them all. You're busted. You took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink it.
No, that's wrong.
This is the truth. Shinigange's photography footage showed me drinking the coffee. That proves I wasn't faking anything.
And with that, we pass our first RDM.
Did I defeat it?
See? No matter how weak you are, things will turn out fine, as long as I'm here.
I kinda really doubt that.
He tried to frame me as the culprit.
Guess that's what Amaterasu Corp is doing. They want to set you up and call it a day. That's why the Peacekeepers barged in as soon as the train hit the station. They probably planned this.
So they knew what was going to happen. Then the culprit works for Amaterasu?
Or someone hired by them. Either way, the Peacekeepers want to hide who did it.
So the reason Control Headquarters didn't respond to the emergency calls was because of Amaterasu.
Probably. Now that we know what they're aiming for, we're one step closer to the truth. Let's keep this up and unriddle this mystery labyrinth so we can get to the truth.
You're awfully casual about this. My life is at stake here. I understand now that the mystery labyrinth is the case's mysteries given shape. But what do you do here, Shinigami?
Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the mystery labyrinth. The progress you've made in the mystery labyrinth and solving those mysteries here, it's all thanks to me.
She really has a bunch of Junko and her sprites, which I am totally here for.
How are you able to do this?
I don't know what to tell you. I've always been able to do this, so I forgot how. More importantly, you got drugged and knocked out. You are so pitiful, Master. No wonder you're waddling around like a toddler.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh? Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. It just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
Oh, good.
You're kidding, right? Right?
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master? Do you have any guesses?
I mean, I have guesses.
If the drinks were drugs in the dining car, the culprit must have been on the train before anyone else.
Oh, so then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board. Oh, wait a minute. You can't, because they're all dead!
You aren't taking this very seriously, are you?
I really do like the visual effects in here. I mean, I know it's a glorified loading screen, but at least it's a cool looking glorified loading screen.
This place. Whoa. The path is forked in two. Which way should I go?
This fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it. First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Huh? How do you do that?
Like this.
Huh?
That's my neck. That's my jugular. Oh god.
Blood! Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine.
It's most certainly not fine.
Anyway, take a look. I used the blood of the Truth Seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
Is that a question?
That's the mystery standing in your way. You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
6 on the train. It must mean the 6 master detectives, including me, right? If I don't think the culprit is among the 6 on the train, then I should take the right path, which says no. But if I think the culprit is one of the 6 on board, I need to take the left path that says yes. Which is it?
Well,
There's
thinking
only one truth.
Mystery Labyrinth options. Questions relating to the case are asked in different forms inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Choose the correct answers and take me to the truth. Well, if we look at it logically, we confirmed both with the radar and the hearing that there were only 6 people on the train. So it has to be one of the 6 on the train. There's nobody else.
So, you think the culprit is one of the 6 on the train, right?
Yeah.
Right here! Okay, let's go. Can I go through now?
Find
Oh,
out.
You got it right? Not bad at all, Master.
Ah! Something happened! Why? Did I make the wrong choice?
It's trying to bury the truth again. Go get him, Master.
Alright, time for another reasoning death match. Alright, we have the testimony of 2 detectives and the
Your
map.
deduction is wrong. Other than the 6 on the train, you
Alright,
must
I
have
hit-
had an accomplice.
I hit to
You
the side,
two
but it...
committed the crime.
Can I do this with the... Okay, I can do that.
In that case, it all fits. Even if you couldn't do it alone, it was possible with an accomplice. You created an alibi for yourself. By drinking the coffee and knocking yourself out.
Alright.
Right.
If there was an accomplice, a murder could happen even while the culprit slept. Was there really someone else? An accomplice? Then there was someone else on the train besides the 6 of us.
Your deduction is
That's
wrong.
actually wrong, because we have the
Other than
testimony of the 2
6 on the
detectives.
train,
And this
you
is
must
much
have
better
had
to do
an
with the D-pad.
accomplice.
This is the truth.
Two master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train.
Not just regular detectives, master detectives.
If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake.
Wrong! Your reasoning is completely off!
Alright, the Peacekeeper death report and the operation
What
log.
good does that testimony even do? Your accomplice just wasn't there when those 2 checked! But came aboard after that. So what if the windows don't open? While everyone was knocked out, you secretly stopped the train and let your partner board.
Not according to the operation log.
This mystery. The backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped. And the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Damn.
Maybe they were really good at hand carts and they just rode on top of the train for some reason. I don't know where I was going with that, but I was thinking cartoons.
Looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
You make it sound like I'm the bad guy here.
You might be. You are one of the 6 on the train.
Hey, I was wondering if the Mystery Labyrinth is trying to block people from seeking the truth.
We've already destroyed 5 protagonists. What's wrong with a 6th fake protagonist?
Wouldn't it reject my answers, even if they're right? Or maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
No chance. A mystery labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie or create things not based on the real-world mystery. This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it.
That's convenient.
In that sense, the labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
I see. That's a relief.
By the way, about the culprit being one of the 6 of you,
Yes, I wanna adjust something here. It sounds fine, but she is also a little quiet, so I'm going to go ahead and boost the voices a bit more.
oh, this is looking pretty good.
There we go. Just to make sure, because she is being drowned out slightly by some of the effects in here.
How could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
What if I was the culprit? Just throwing it out there still. I have been going crazy. There's a hot goth girlfriend in my head. People have been commenting on how crazy I am.
Another fork in the road.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
No, this is absolutely not how problems are really solved.
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
It doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in front of us.
I never get tired of that animation. Everyone was dead, so how did the culprit pull it off?
Say,
This time, yours truly is going to help think it through. You just leave all the heavy lifting to your lovely Mystery Labyrinth guide.
Yeah.
Really? That'd be a big help. Everyone was dead, so how did the culprit pull it off? Commit suicide after the crime, or play dead? What do you have to say?
come on.
I'm still thinking here, don't choose yet.
Huh?
Oh, well, I guess I'll think about the opposite door. Well, I don't think that there is any reason for them to commit suicide after the crime. So, unless they're really devoted to this kind of thing. So I'm gonna have to say one of them probably played
Come
dead.
on.
Huh?
Oh, you're not gonna let me choose this door. All right, I'll think about the opposite door then.
Oh, I got it. Master, leave this to me. This has to be the right answer. Follow me.
Hey, wait!
Or we don't make a choice at all. This time.
The culprit just played dead. Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now. And that's no fun at all.
It's like the worst logic.
That's your reasoning? Wait, what's this chain?
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible!
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me. I'm so tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
I didn't ask you to do that.
All right, well,
So you think this path will lead toward
that
the
was
truth,
gonna be my choice anyway.
right?
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
Could you float
Whoa, watch
a
out!
little faster?
You see? What did I tell you? Dead end.
Don't sound so proud of yourself. You chose this path, Shinigami.
Death is also your waifu.
If it's a dead end, maybe the culprit wasn't just playing dead.
I searched all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt, dead.
Oh, so the answer isn't play dead. Let's turn back.
You changed your mind already?
Exploring all possibilities is an important part of beating a mystery labyrinth. I'm so awesome. By the way, I did say I can guide you through the mystery labyrinth. But I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
You could have said that a little earlier.
I just want to help. I like when you rely on me, Master.
Anyway, what's going on in the real world while we're in the mystery labyrinth?
Oh,
Time is
we're
stopped
getting
on
it.
the other side. We're sort of set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here.
Actually, you're getting the shit beaten out of you constantly.
In other words, you're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
And they're beating the shit out of you. I forgot about time doesn't actually stop for very long.
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll just be captured.
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved and linger in people's memories as a serious crime. Naturally, this mystery labyrinth will also survive. And that creates an even bigger problem.
Which is?
Shit. Sorry, it wasn't a dungeon. It went to auto lurk. And holy crap, Shin is hot. Yep. Shin is a big goth girlfriend now.
Leaving a case unsolved means that it will go down in history that way.
You missed her transformation sequence. It's amazing. It was the last thing we went through last night before I called it. But it's super good. She'll show it again. We'll see it every time. Big titty goth girlfriend.
The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets.
The interesting part about this is I think this was the first Shinigami's voice actress. I think this was her first role ever, which is kind of cool to think about.
Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world. It would implant insidious ideas in
Staring
people's minds,
respectfully.
creating more murderers and, in turn, new mystery labyrinths. Labyrinths can create endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
Like, I was really excited for a Danganronpa style mystery game, but you know, Big Titty Goth Girlfriend definitely helps a lot. I think they finally just put out a figure of her too. I think I saw her. I think I saw the order finally go up in Ami Ami, which actually does feel like it took a while, but it probably had to go through a whole design process.
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
But I mean, let's face it, this design is screaming for figurines.
We're finally back. The other route is commit suicide after the crime. There's no other option, so it has to be the right answer.
Alright, well, for right now, it's the only way we can go. This is so heavy fan. Oh no! That's pretty much exactly like what I said earlier. You know, obviously she's fan service. That's a really nice design! I'm like, it almost doesn't matter what her figure would be. That's a really cool design. I like it a lot. Especially the crown with her horns. Kind of gives Shadow Peach vibes, doesn't it? Alright. Well, this is the only way we can go.
Careful. But to commit suicide after the crime would mean... After killing the other 4, the culprit killed themselves, right? Is that really the right answer?
The
Be
mystery
kinda weird.
labyrinth's roots represent logical deduction. If there's only one route, then it's the only possibility. I think the only option left is the culprit off themselves. We just need to find that suicidal pest.
Shadow. Yeah, no, you mentioned that. Uh-oh.
Ah! What's going on here?
This is part of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve it.
So instead of
Come on, Master! Concentrate!
so instead of snowboarding or hooker cars, we're in a minecart.
Come on, concentrate, concentrate!
What the?
Who is the last person to die during this incident? Oh, the
This
culprit.
way! If the culprit committed suicide after the
Leon.
crime, then the last person that died should be the culprit.
Right, because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already. Nice work! Come on, let's try again!
Who set fire to the dead culprit? It would have to be the culprit.
Of course, the person who started the fires must be the culprit.
All 5 burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned themselves. Come on, let's try again!
Who is the last person to be burned to death? Well, that would be Apex.
This way!
We know about the necklace.
We're gonna crash!
Or wait, unless I got them mixed up. No, I got it mixed up.
Come on, let's try again!
This is just me not remembering names properly. It would be Zilch.
Must be it! The one who burned the other 4, then set themselves on fire, is Zilch!
Bingo! You did it, Master! But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
According to the Peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet. If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death after that. Although, everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses. Starting from Car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in Car 1.
So Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit, but he committed suicide, huh?
The door!
Leon! Listen, no one would complain about Shinigami, about having to take care of Shinigami for an entire horror game.
It worked?
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm such a terrific guide.
Yeah, I got their names mixed up. Also, like, I was thinking about, I was thinking about the body we discovered in Car 5. I was thinking about the order we discovered them in, and not completely spacing on the fact that we watched Zilch burn.
Yeah.
Goal!
Is that the end of it?
That was
Guess
easy.
that's everything. Seems easier than I thought. What's wrong, Master?
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened. Something about this seems off.
It does? You think so?
Ah! What's going on?
Conclusion.
The conclusion? Is this the truth behind the case?
Zilch killed the other 4, then set fire to himself.
There's only one door. No other options. Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying. Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection, right? Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
So, you don't think this is the truth? makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
If so, then this door could be a fake.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though. And I won't tell you exactly what will happen. I don't want to affect your judgment.
You've already affected my judgment. I guess the only way to find out is to destroy it.
Well, you will die. What if I'm already dead? Well, you know what? This feels like a good cliffhanger for YouTube, so you'll get to find out if this is the truth or not tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, let me know. Give me likes, leave me comments. Remember to subscribe. I'll see you then. Twitch will continue in a moment. I actually need to refresh my water too, so I'll be right back.